What is going on, you guys? This is going to be a TTM video, and there's really no rhyme or reason to what's going on down in this area right here. I literally just have a plethora of cards, TTMs, trades. I think that's it. There might be a couple gifts in here, I'm not sure. I just reached into the drawer right in front of me and just grabbed a handful of stuff because the drawer was overfloweth of goodness. So first, we will go Zach Thomas, signed 3 of 3. I love this one. This is one of my favorite designs. I believe it's 1957 tops, I believe, this design. But Zach Thomas wrote 2000 All-Decade Team, 7-time Pro Bowl at the bottom. And he can be kind of a tougher guy to get TTM. He's not the easiest cat. A lot of times he'll send you, I believe it's like a 5x7 photo. And some of them are signed and some of them are pre-print, so you got to be careful. And then I got this rookie card here that turned out really, really, really nice. So happy to add that. Add that to the little rookie card bender I've been on. 2 of 2 from Eagles great Ron Jaworski. Signed 2 of 2 with his rookie card right here. And then he inscribed Jaws like I asked. So really cool. This is a very nostalgic return. A lot of y'all that have been around for a while, maybe not some of the younger tubers, remember the San Diego Chicken. And this is a case where I seen someone else got him. I was watching someone else's videos, which I always say is a great way to find out who's signing. Watch the current TTM videos, see who they're getting in. And that's what gave me the idea to send this one. So at the time, I only found one card that I really liked. And so it was this card here. And I wrote him, and in my note, I was like, man, I wish I had a couple more cards to send you. But I couldn't find any at the time, blah, blah, blah. And then he added these 3, just because. So really cool. And they're all signed. And I remember this one as a card, or as a kid, 1992 Dunrush Triple Play. Many of y'all that are probably mid-30s, early 40s, most definitely probably remember this set. I remember I busted a ton of this set, getting them at Walmart. So really, really cool return. And then his penmanship is just incredible, man. You just definitely don't see that anymore. He wrote me a letter. I mean, the penmanship looks like it was just printed because it's so perfect. And in my letter, I asked him, how many suits do you have still to this day? And at the very bottom, he wrote, P.S. I still have 4 suits to this day. So that's really cool. Really freaking cool return. That's one of those. It's not always about the money. It's not always about the big boppers. You'd be lucky to get $1 card for those. But nonetheless, they're super freaking cool. Next, Peter Forsberg, signed 2 of 2. And I think I sent this one to Sweden. Been venturing out, sending out of the country, which is something I normally just don't do. But really cool to add that. Next was Shea Weber. You'll have to forgive me if some of these cats I don't know how to pronounce. I went on a hockey theme there for a little bit, just in order to get some trade bait. And I did pretty good on some of the guys that I got back. Next is Al McGinnis. Signed 2 of 2. I believe this is pronounced Brad Machardin, maybe? Maybe not. Who knows? You know. I don't. So, I have a couple buddies that are die-hard hockey guys. One's named Brian R. Steve, the other Steve. And I always ask them, I ask Brian R., hey man, give me a list of the teams, the current NHL teams, and the top 2 players on each team. And he sent me that when I was on deployment. And so you have some time from time to time on deployment. I was just plugging away, man, writing letters. And so that's where a lot of those came from. This was a trade. Charlie Taylor, a card I didn't have. And this, actually, these next two cards are from the same trade. Lawrence Taylor. And man, I'm wanting to know, did Lawrence Taylor used to sign TTM? I mean, I've only been involved in, this was in the trade as well, I've only been involved in football TTMs for probably 8 years or so. But it seems like there is a fair amount of Lawrence Taylor autographs out there. And I wouldn't know how the hell to get his autograph nowadays other than a paid signing. So I'm wanting to say he probably used to do TTM a lot. Next is Guy Lafleur. See, I know how to pronounce that one because I watched Motown Mel Days. And I think I sent him 2 cards. Yeah, I sent him 2. And he went crazy and sent a bunch of stuff. This is not his actual rookie. That's a reprint. His actual rookie, I believe, is like $300 or $400, maybe $500. And he sent 2 cool photos as well. So that's a really awesome return. From what I've gathered from the hockey community, Guy Lafleur is like the Charlie Trippy of the Hall of Fame for hockey. A guy that just signs a ton. This is a really cool return. Brett Hull signed 2 of 2. And I remember him from his short stint with the Dallas Stars. This is a big one. Dirk Nowitzki. It's hard to see on camera, and it's pretty tough to see in person too, just because of how dark the card is. But this is his rookie Topps Chrome. A couple Andy Russells. He will most definitely be a Hall of Famer one day. If you want to know who to send to in the football world, I would definitely suggest him. His rookie card can be had for pretty cheap. See, in some of these, I think I've showed in other videos, because I got 2 from Gino Marchetti, and I believe I already showed the other one off. And this is the 2 of 2 part. Robert Griffin on this rookie refractor. So you may not think this is a big deal, but I mean, Heisman Trophy winner, current player. Yeah, he's a backup, but current player, and a lot of current players are not the easiest to get. But he started signing his mail out of nowhere and was signing it for a couple months. Next was Ron Yeri. So I don't know if I've showed this off already. This was TTM, signed a rookie card in black and added his Hall of Fame 01. So really cool. A guy that I was thinking about sending to the, what is that, Chantilly show coming up. It was going to be like 40 bucks. And boom, here you go, TTM. I got him for, what, less than $2 with the card. Well, maybe not with the card. Maybe with the card and everything. Maybe 5 bucks. His rookie card's really cheap as well. Another Hall of Fame rookie card that I didn't have is Anis Williams. Really nice. He will, what's it called? I'm lost for words today. He will Hall of Fame. He will inscribe Hall of Fame, but when he does, he inscribes. Because I asked him to do that on this same exact card last year, and he did. He obliged my request, but he wrote to Garrett. So in my collection that's right in that red box back there, I don't like to have any personalizations or anything like that. I got this in a trade. It's a cat that I just, for some reason, you would think I would have at least one in my collection. Living Hall of Famer. I'm not the most expensive. Not even the biggest name, but Aaron Tippet, a Hall of Famer I did not have. I was able to trade this in the NFL TTM Collectors Group, a guy that got this card at a paid signing. So the autograph itself is just beautiful. So really, really happy to add that. We will keep the theme going like I like to do with the Hall of Famers. Joey brings it. This was a trade from my buddy Denton. This beautiful Curtis Martin. If you remember, Curtis Martin was one of my top 6 autographs I wanted to add to the collection this year. I do not consider this in the collection just yet until it is slabbed and authenticated. And the reason that is because you don't know if it's real. So you definitely want to add a real autograph to your collection. So that is that, and I am about 99.7% sure, maybe 99.8 maybe percent sure that this is the real deal Holyfield. Down to my last three. Another Hall of Famer on this beautiful Philadelphia rookie card, Carl Eller. It's kind of funny. Here's another TTM tip. It's kind of funny what guys will do when you send them a donation versus when you send them no money. So I sent him 2 cards and $20, which is $10 a card, which is one hell of a deal. And he beautifully inscribed Hall of Fame and signed this card. So another guy that would have been, I don't know, 50 to 70 bucks at a show with inscription, got 2 cards for $20. Another cat that is really, really freaking tough to get. I've gotten him before, and this card was actually forwarded from my Pensacola address, which is funny because I've lived here in Virginia now for 15 months. But as a TTMer, I am constantly renewing my forward mail from my old house. So every 6 months, I've updated again because, you know, some of these TTM requests come back 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 years later. But this one is really freaking cool. This is my second rookie signed by Kevin Greene via TTM. I'm really, really ecstatic to add this. And he's another guy that he's doing a signing. I think it's like Pittsburgh Card Show is the name of the show coming up. And he wants like $75, I believe, for autograph and free inscription. And last but not least, this was a trade. It's 1977 Topps Steve Largett rookie card, autograph, PSA 10. Really, really freaking cool. I already have this card in my collection. I don't believe the autograph is authenticated, but it does have the Hall of Fame inscription. So whenever you can add something of this quality to your collection, your Hall of Fame collection in my instance, you definitely need to do it. It doesn't matter if you have 2, 3, whatever. This is just my opinion. I'm going to add them every freaking time. This is really cool. So that is that. Little longer video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Till next time. Adios. Be safe. Bye-bye.